Hello everyone. I know I haven't made a video on this channel in a long time. I've gotten busy with just life and other things that I'm not going to go into because they aren't really relevant to the situation. But as you've probably heard, Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts within the Stormy Daniels hush money case. And I want to start out by saying that this is a tragic day for our country. It is a very sad day when we are now living in a country that arrests its political rivals. And I also want to say to the censors at YouTube that any of you out there who are saying that this is the last straw and it's time for revolution or civil war, put down your weapons, sit back down. This is not time for violence, okay? This is time to make your voices heard in ways that you can, whether it be peacefully speaking out on social media and saying that, this is not good, we can speak out peacefully in our own lives, and we can make our voices heard through the political process. This is not a time for violence. I will also say that this is also very sad because we have descended to the level of Russia. Like Vladimir Putin or not, the guy is a thug. Okay? He did jail Alexei Navalny for how long? And yes, Alexei Navalny's death was not an accident. Yevgeny Poroshenko's death was most certainly not an accident. I do not think as low of Vladimir Putin as some members of the media do. I think he has his qualities and he has his drawbacks, just the same way as Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky. But we are behaving exactly like Putin in Russia now. We are jailing our political rivals. This case, all of the cases against Trump, are completely political, especially this one. Because if it was a case that the prosecutors in this case just cared so deeply about justice and the rule of law, this case would have been brought forth years before even 2015. Okay, the only reason that all of this is coming forth is because Trump is the chief political rival of the ruling party, and I don't just mean the Democrats. I'm also referring to the deep state. I do honestly believe that Trump is the anti-deep state candidate in this election. This is a purely political prosecution. And to think that it's just Trump and that, well, if we vote for him come election day in November and, he is brought into, he's elected president, that this all will be over? No, it's not. It's not going to end with Trump. When 2028 comes along, if the nominee is someone like Ramaswamy, DeSantis, Tim Scott, someone who isn't even on the radar yet, a Trumpian candidate, unless the Republican Party goes back to electing spineless wimps like John McCain or Mitt Romney, the next guy is going to have everything, including the kitchen sink, thrown at him exactly like Trump has. So, am I calling for violence now? No, of course not. As I said previously in the video, we need to be peaceful, we need to make our voices heard, and we need to vote come November for Donald Trump. But if this continues on, I will simply say that the peace and tranquility that we have had in this country could very well be coming to an end. Because I do not think that the American people are going to stand for years and years of what is essentially a dictatorship, where one party persecutes and jails their political opposition. Is civil war on the horizon? I think long term the answer is no. We don't really know yet. But if this continues on, the answer could very well be yes. And that is not, and to those out there who are like, yeah, it's time for a revolution. No. A revolution, a civil war, should be an answer of last resort. We should not be gleefully cheering, yay, revolution, yay, civil war. Yeah, let's finally take back this country. No, we can take back this country by using the rights that are granted to us in our Constitution. So let's take advantage of our constitutional rights of free speech. And let's take advantage of our constitutional rights of the ability to vote and decide our fate through free and fair elections. Yes. Can we trust that this next election will be fair? Well, that's an honest question. But we can only try. We can try by sticking around, being poll watchers, and making sure that this next election is free and fair. I ask you all to, in your own lives right now, pray for our country, pray for Mr. President Trump, and thank you all for watching. This is truly, truly a sad moment in American history. And I look on with apprehensive anticipation to see what is to come. thank you all for watching, and God bless. Thanks.